If you enjoy the content, please check out dendem.com, which redirects to my Facebook page where I share MTG comics, memes, and other videos that I've done. There's also occasionally decks there, so please check it out. Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing a 4-color mid-range deck. Unlike the other mid-range decks like Sultai or Simic, you're going to be splashing white to have access to Yasharn, which is going to help you dealing with the sacrifice decks and any other decks that want to be able to pay life to cast their spells or activate their abilities. Just like other mid-range deck though, all your early plays are going to be ramp and disruption, either creature removal, counter spells, or hand disruption. You just want to keep the game going long enough so that you can either take it over with Nissa animating your lands, or going over the top with a large Krasis. Oro's also there so that he can be recurred in case you're dealing with heavy creature removal, and usually he can just take over a game on his own. So let's get into our games and see how it goes. This hand looks pretty good as long as we're not playing against a hyper-aggressive deck. So I think we'll give it a try. I am now too late taking note of the companion across the other side of the table. I hope we have enough time to be able to cast the Extinction Event. We have the Aether Gust so we can counter one of their spells or bounce their permanent back to their hands. But I don't know if that's going to be enough for us to be able to keep up with what they're doing. I don't think we're going to get enough time to be able to cast this Extinction Event and have it actually be meaningful. Let's see if they give us a good target. Definitely not that. And definitely not that. I don't think I want to cast it here, so I'll just pass. Oh, that's a good target. I think we're just going to play this tap, but I don't think there's much way we're going to get back into this game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're hitting us for a minimum of 6. They're going to be able to recast their... Put up the stage. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we did. Oi. Okay, better luck on the next one. I like this one, yeah. Start with a tap land, and then next turn we can leave up Essence Scatter as a counter spell, and then hopefully play into Oro. Now we have a choice between Essence Scatter and Aether Gust. Might be able to knock them back a turn. Trying to decide between the Scatter and the Gust. I think I'd like to force them to recast that next turn. And maybe save the Scatter if they decide to play a 3-drop next turn. So I'm going to hold off on Oro until next turn. 2 tap lands, so we're not going to be able to take advantage of the Growth Spiral in our hand or the Thoughtseize. You got a robber. We can play Nissa, we can play our boar. I think we'll go Nissa. This will let us cast Growth Spiral. Or we can Thoughtseize them. Like to not get cleaved, so... Ooh, I think we want to take the Coco here. Yeah. No matter what we take, Nissa's gonna die, so... Huh. Glad I took the Coco. Another land. Another land. We have 5 in our graveyard, so we need one more card in our graveyard. Blue, green, green. So we need a island or a forest. Play Uro. Just sticking Uro would put us pretty far ahead. Trying to decide if I want to attack. I think we'll play the Yasharn first. Get our last forest. Yeah, don't want to attack yet. Maybe next turn. Growth Spiral. And play the Breeding Pool, and then we can Growth Spiral again. Oh, Nissa, good. And the Fortress. Play Nissa. Untap one of our lands. And I think maybe one more turn. I'm just gonna have to start attacking before they can resolve a cleave. Because I want to start gaining life. Untap this land. Now with this, we can hold it up and then just cast it when they try to cast their cleave. Anyway, might just be able to wipe it at that point. Yeah, okay. And another Nissa. Yeah, 3 cards in the graveyard. Plane's mostly useless at this point, so I'll untap that. Now, I'm pretty sure we still don't want to attack here because we have the removal spell for the Embercleave. We can just hold that up, and then they'll probably make attacks that'll be very poor for them, and we'll be able to wipe them out on the backswing. Yeah, they realized it was getting away from them. Okay, let's go to our next one. This is probably good. Let's start with a tap breeding pool. And then next turn we'll start leaving up Aether Gust. Okay, so they're probably on Gruul. Send in the untapped Watery Grave to send a message. Let them know we're leaving something up. Yep. Now we'll play our Forest and play our Uro. Back to 21. Player tap land. And next turn we get Nissa. Curious to see how many cards they're going to get off of this Burning Tree into play. Yep. Yep, 2. That's manageable. I'm gonna play the Fabled Passage so we can start getting cards in our graveyard to get our Uro back. Get the island. And animate the island. Our opponent is taking their sweet time, so we're going to start cycling our cat. This is a good kitty. Quest candies. Now, depending on how they attack here, I'm probably just going to trade with one of the 2/2s and let Nissa go. If I trade with the Questing Beast, I'm probably going to just lose another land next turn and still end up losing Nissa anyway. So we're really not going to be up on lands, we're not going to be up on power on the board. So yeah, we're just going to block here. That'll finish off Nissa. And I think we might have another Oro. Yeah, just regain. And play the Fabled Passage. Get more cards in the graveyard. Yep, 5. Okay, so once we crack the passage, we'll have enough in the graveyard. Nice. Well, that won't work on the Questing Beast, but it'll probably serve as pretty good removal for anything else in their deck. I'm gonna block. Ooh, actually, no. I think we'll take 4 here, and then we'll be able to attack with the Oro, draw a card, get another land out of our hand, and gain 3 back. So ultimately, we just netted a 1 loss, which I'm good with. These are those big brain plays. So, we'll swing with Oro. Draw a card. Oh. That don't mind me a 4/4. Okay. I guess I will just eat your Burning Tree Emissary for free? I was just expecting to get a Questing Beast. I'm not sure why he did that. I must be missing something. And grab our last planes. Okay. This removal spell will work for either creature they have in play. So then we can respond to them equipping Cleave. You should about have this one in the bag. Okay. Gotta stomp me. Yeah. And we'll counter this. And we still have a removal spell for the Pelt Collector. Bye-bye, Pelty. We'll get him for 3. Yep, no lands left. We knew that, but we need another card in the graveyard for Oro. We need 1 more card. So if he can answer this island, we have an Oro. If he can't answer this island, we win. So we can attack with the island, let it die, get rid of his mammoth, and cast Oro, or we just go over the top. I vote for over the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could put it for 6 or 7. I think we'll just go for 7. Seven allows it to block the mammoth if he drops a land. Yep, he's just gonna let us get 3 in. I'm good with that. And then next turn, Thoughtseize to make sure the coast is clear, and we can finish him off. GG's. We can't Thoughtseize on turn 1, but a Thoughtseize heavy hand is not necessarily bad. Okay. They look like they're on rogues. I think we'll get the Drown in the lock. They're probably going to hold up the other guy until the end of our turn, so we can Essence Scatter on our turn. I don't think they're going to take the opportunity to just play it now. So we can do this. We can Thoughtseize, and then they will play their Rogue in response. Yep. Essence Scatter. And then we can get their... I think we'll take the last creature he has. Hopefully we can find an answer for the reanimation spell by then. Play Oro. So now we have 2 board wipes. If things go well, we'll be able to use the board wipe after he plays his Loris, and then be able to get rid of the Loris and the Wind Robber. That would be ideal. Yeah. Or a Thoughtseize? It's very nice that Oro keeps our graveyard count very low. So we don't want to turn their rogues on. Let's grab Loris. Okay, so just left with the reanimation spell now. Oh, and 2 more cards in hand. Right. Oh, that Curious Obsession. Swinging for 6. Okay. Thought I might have had to use the Essence Scatter on a rogue. Now, we can cast the Krasis for a low amount or a high amount. I think we'll go high simply because we don't die to Drown in the Loch. I mean, get countered by Drown in the Loch. Yeah, like that. So at least we got the cards. If we could go on for a lower casting cost, I think, yeah, we had 4, so we would have actually had him countered and not got to draw the cards. Oh yes, please do that. They get their Loris back, and then we can cast Extinction Event. And be able to Thoughtseize them. Oh yeah. So they'll only be left with the Vandal. Which, there's a chance they might block with. Let's see. Thank you. Could not have planned this better. Everything's gone. We can Thoughtseize and Growth Spiral. And start building back up to our aura. Bye-bye. Yeah, nice. One, two, three, four, five. This is the nice thing about Midrange, is you can play a controlling game against a deck like this that's trying to go just a little bit faster than us. If they can get enough rogues out, we just would not be able to catch up without stuff like Extinction Event and being able to recur Oro. I gotta count. I actually meant to leave one more mana there, but... okay. Enter that tapped. Scatter. Good games. That was a really close one. That was nice. This hand's just a mismatch of all the things we want. A little light on lands. It's a little slow to start, but I think we can go with this. This will probably be our last one for the day. Okay. Mountain Legend turn 1. So not likely burn. Not likely burn confirmed. I just have to keep counting my opponent's available mana. Yasharn's going to be nice because it'll keep him from being able to sacrifice his goblins and be able from sacrificing the treasure tokens. So we're going to want to resolve that as quickly as possible without leaving the opportunity of just Dynamuxus.
Thoughtseize. See what's in the hand. Yeah. Got Muxus. Weaken Yasharn, and then next turn, if he plays the other Goblin Lord, we can Extinction Event on Odd, and then just take care of the 3 drops. Yeah. Oh, we'll get that in the mix too. The only issue is he's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. He can't cast Muxus next turn because of Yasharn. Yeah, 3, 3, 3, 3. So we'll do this on Odd. Now I think I'll hold Yasharn back just in case. We're not to where we really need to be closing out this game yet anyway. Haha. So now we'll have the Krasis as a blocker. Now if he can play Muxus, we just have to hope that he can't just kill us that turn. And then we can Extinction Event if we have to. We also have the Aether Gust. No haste. Good. This we can manage. Another Aether Gust. So probably want to swing in with the Krasis, get 7 damage in. We can play Nissa to maximize our mana use. Definitely won't be swinging in with a Nissa land. Yeah. Let's go with both. The Yasharn really isn't doing anything at the moment. That was the block I'd hope you make. So he's banking on playing the other Muxus next turn, and then swinging in. You're going to have to take care of this Snoop, because that's going to just make a bunch of goblins during his upkeep. So what we can do is put the Snoop on top of his deck, and then counter the Muxus when he plays it. We have Extinction Event too, but I don't think that's going to be very helpful here. In order to gain some life, yeah, this is probably okay. They don't have haste. I think it's just better to be able to counter the Muxus twice. Yeah, they Muxus. We send it back to their deck. Okay. So we can swing in for 7, and then we can cast Eliminate on the Snoop and get that out of here. one of our lands. And then after we send the Muxus back, we have lethal. This win brought to you by Aether Gust. Good games, opponent. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you back here next week. Bye-bye.